Alright, I'm in these. We tapped all the way down to the 1 hour, and we had a massive 1 minute inversion. I don't think the 15 minute is going to invert to the downside, so I'm taking this all the way up to the top. Ooh, okay. Alright, give me that. Alright, we just had a red to green candle, so this should have enough momentum to hit the top, and if it doesn't, I'm trailing my stop even closer now.
Ho ho ho.
Green Giant.
Order filled.
Bang! Bang, let's freaking go, bro. How much was that? 100 points. Oh my god, that was amazing. W, bro. Alright, today is February 13th, 2026. It is a Friday, and I caught this absolute banger of a trade. 134 points. It was actually maybe a bit less than that, but it was an amazing trade. Maybe like 95 points roughly. So let's go over what I saw in the morning. So based off of the morning, I came in with a bullish bias. And the reason for that is we had CPI, which by the way, I full ported. If you guys look, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, right? So I full ported CPI. I went over it in my Discord, how to do it. I posted it online, etc. So passed all those accounts. That's great. And I was bearish because CPI took out this 15 minute up here, this 15 minute high. And I expected us to be bearish down to the lows of the data lows, which was also, can I write 1 minute? Thank you. Okay. So right off open, I expected us to go lower. I wanted a sweep of this. I wanted us to come down to this, and then I wanted us to come all the way down to this 1 hour down here. And the reason I wanted this 1 hour, which was all the way down here, is because there is a fair value gap right here. So this is still technically a 1 hour fair value gap. So I wanted us to come all the way down there. Now, when we have a sweep that's like this, yes, we come down and we break the lows. If you have a recovery that is 83 points, taking out two fair value gaps, nice V-shaped recovery, this is no longer bearish. So I took my bias of bearish and I flipped it immediately. I turned it bullish. So off the open, I actually did take a trade. I took a loss. I took a $500 loss, I believe. And then I took a break-even trade. So yeah, I took a $535 loss right at open. So I decided to, I basically gambled open. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe I was looking at it at the 5 minute. Yes, I was. Okay. So I got in at the green to red candle. I got it maybe here. I wanted to target, I forget what I was targeting. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I had my stop around here, and yeah, there was a really stupid trade. I shouldn't have taken it. I felt like I was on top of the world from the previous couple of days, hitting all my trades, but that was a problem. So I took that $500 loss, and my second trade was this here. So we have a 5 minute here. A 5 minutes right there, and a 5 minute right there, along with a 15 minute right there. So I'm telling myself, okay, at this point in time, the 15 minute hasn't closed yet. So I'm looking at this trade and I'm thinking, okay, if the 5 minute does actually close, I want to take a short. Would have put that there, would have put the high there, and I was targeting that 180 points. Yes, it is a bit extreme, but with this type of volatility, this is a trade that I am willing to take. But since we had this close, that barely closed. I still took it though. The reason I took it is because I saw this 1 minute right here. This 1 minute showed bearish signs, and this right here showed bearish signs. See how it's engulfing this bullish candle? So I got in right there. got a bit of a worse fill. I think I got it maybe here. Yeah, got it. Yeah, this is where I got in. I was switching off of the 5-minute, try to go to the 1 minute, see what it looked like. Got in there, tapped here. That stopped me out. Seeing this candle, I expected us to be bearish again. But once you see this massive 80-point candle, you should no longer be bullish. This candle, do you see this? This is what they mean by V-shape recovery. No, I ruined my V-shape, man. All right, let's try that again. V. See the letter V there? That is a V-shape recovery. Perfect. I was terrified, actually, to take this trade because I don't want an 83-point stop loss, and I'm not using MNQ. So what I did instead was I waited for this candle right here. This candle did not look like this at one point. This candle looked like this, and I went over red to green candles multiple times. This was a red candle. The second I saw it flip into a green candle, once it came right here to its body, I entered. And I had my stop. I put my stop here because this is technically where it's supposed to be. I had it here. Yeah. So I was risking 23 points times 20. It's like $460. If I'm doing my math right. Yeah, $460 for what was supposed to be 135 points. So if you guys have seen my live trade, which is going to be in the beginning of this video, you would see that I put my trailing right here. And the reason I did this is because I have PTSD from being 3 points away, I think, or 2 points away from my target, and I hit my break even. So I'm trailing aggressively, and there's nothing wrong with trailing aggressively. I recommend you trail every time you're in a trade and not go for these big home runs, because the small trails that leave you with the profits allow you to take a payout. So you're trying to like look nice for Instagram or whatever, posting online by taking these home runs, but you know, I took my nice 90 to 100 points and I called it a day. What is that, like a 1 to 4R? Absolutely perfect. Is there anything else? Yeah, like once I took this trade, I saw this hit. I logged out immediately and I sprinted to the gym and I called it a day. Notice I don't have to keep going all the way back to, you know, to show you my chart and my trade and what it looked like, because I'm filming this a bit early. I'm going to try to post this as quick as I can. And yeah, really quick trade recap. Targeted the highs because of CPI, saw a sweep, came down to the 1 hour. The 1 hour is stronger than the 15-minute. Great displacement right above here. Closed above this fair value gap and that fair value gap. Targeting the highs. Called it a day. And that is it for this trade recap. If you have any questions, let me know. You can DM me on Instagram. You can DM me on TikTok. You could join my Discord. It's absolutely free. All right, later.